Fatherhood forever. More power, kingmakers and super dads. Sons definitely need their fathers, and what do fathers need? Well, I'll tell you what we don't need. Paranoia. Let's think about this. This one's called paranoid. There's planning for this journey. There's a rule for every step. There's contingencies for problems that haven't been invented yet. There are game plans, there are strategies and pitfalls to avoid. Just because we take precautions doesn't mean we're paranoid. So line 1 says we're on a journey. Well, life is a journey from the cradle to the grave, and we'll look at that timeline in a bit more detail in a few uploads time further down this timeline. But for now, let's just say that no one who's serious about a journey and setting out on a journey does so without a reason. Once we've got a reason for the journey that we're on, we do so with intention. Not certainty, but intention. So when does good planning for our journey become too much planning? Become paranoia? Now, Steve Jobs of Apple fame was a detailed planner, but he was also a high-risk bungee jumper at the same time. How did he balance these two? Well, in 1972, Steve Jobs, barely 20 years old, who was working at Atari as a backroom boy, decided to leave the job and go to India to seek spiritual enlightenment. He was thinking with his heart. After a few years in India, he changed his mind, and thinking with his head, decided to come back to Atari. He came back in the role of a consultant. Steve Jobs knew how to change his mind, when to go left and when to go right. And this is the problem. The decision-making paralysis that produces paranoia. Here's a story. A father and son team were leaving for a camping trip, and the son became paranoid and said, "Wait, Dad, don't drive off. Did you remember to pack everything?" Dad says, "Yes." "What, the Bowie knife?" "Yes." "The compass?" "Yes." "The maps?" "Yes." "The tent?" "Yes." "But Dad, what if we get there and we find we've still forgotten something really important?" And Dad said, "Well, we'll just have to remember it next time. Let's go." Paranoia has its roots in pessimism. Too much pessimism and we become paranoid. But on the other hand, there are those who are too optimistic. Too much optimism produces recklessness. So how do we maintain the balance between too much pessimism and too much optimism? Well, I have a suggestion. Tell me what you think in the comments. Simple word: the checklist. So there you have it, the word for today. Thank you so much, kingmakers and super dads, kings, princes, for liking and sharing, and subscribers get the free MP3 Speakology spoken word house music premix download. Do it today, do it now. Fatherhood for life.